drink I'm about to show you is called an old-fashioned.
An old-fashioned cocktail.
An old-fashioned.
The old-fashioned.
An old-fashioned cocktail.
This is the old-fashioned, the original cocktail. A little bit of club soda or seltzer water.
A cherry and some oranges.
Maraschino cherries, orange slices.
Orange, cherries.
One orange peel or orange slice, and one brandy cherry.
You're gonna mash all of that up really good. Just make sure you get all the sugar and the cherries, everything good and mashed.
You take a spoon and you kind of crush the cherries and the sugar.
Your stirring technique is really whatever works for you. I've seen this.
And you stir this up.
Muddle it all up.
Top it off with soda water.
And then you're gonna put 3 ounces of bourbon in. So this is a pretty strong drink.
There you have an old-fashioned.
I'm going to show you how to do a real old-fashioned now. I'm Tristan Ogren Buckley, your bartender here at Savored, not Slurped. It's a simple recipe. This is going to be the old-fashioned, and I've got a book to prove this. Okay? It's a book by George J. Keppelar from 1895 called Modern American Drinks. How to mix and serve all kinds of cups and drinks. It's a weird book by today's terms. None of the recipes really make sense the way they would today, but they work. At least the old-fashioned, where it is first published, works really well. It's a very simple, very easy to understand drink, and so I'm going to do this, and you're going to understand it, and I think you're going to like it. It's a really good drink. And I'm going to keep the recipe on the screen right here, okay? It's staying there, so you can follow along. Dissolve a small piece of sugar in a little bit of water in a whiskey glass. That much is pretty straightforward. I'm using the muddler on the end of my bar spoon here to muddle it together. This part takes a little longer to do. You can also use a dash of simple syrup, maybe 1/4 ounce to 1/3 ounce. It's not too complicated. It will taste the same, but you won't feel the same way as having done it from scratch, just like it does in the book from the 19th century. Two dashes Angostura bitters. Dashes, not drops. Add a piece of ice. A jigger of whiskey. Now, today, a jigger is usually 1.5 ounces. In this book, on page 19, and I will show you that page right here. Here it is. Page 19. A jigger is an instrument for measuring liquor. It holds 2 ounces. So, this recipe was written for a 2-ounce jigger. I'm going to use rye whiskey because this was the most popular type of whiskey at the time and because it works best in this recipe. Add a piece of lemon peel. And stir with a small bar spoon. Then serve, leaving the spoon in the glass. Why would you leave the spoon in the glass? People didn't use straws back then. The spoon helps you keep the ice from smashing into your nose. It's a great drink. I don't know why you'd change it. This has been Savored, not Slurped. It's a hobby of small portions, so savor, don't slurp. Cheers until next time.